Hey everybody, happy Tuesday evening. I decided not to do this in the dark. I had planned on doing this update on YouTube, but YouTube hates my phone. It won't let me do my phone the right way or a way that's comfortable to hold it. So I just decided to come over here and do it, and then I will download the video and post it up on YouTube as well. But anyway, I'll wait to see if anybody comes around. There's so much road construction going on literally right outside. Yeah, YouTube isn't letting me do my phone the right way, and I don't, with my wrist, I can't hold it wonky like that. So I just decided to come over here, and then I'll upload it to YouTube in the morning. So there's a whole bunch of road work going on right outside my office window, so I couldn't film this video today, so I thought I'll wait till George goes to work and I'll just do it live and then I'll upload it. So there's big news with my Kerataconus. If you don't know, which you don't know is a lot, as Peter Mon would say, I have a degenerative cornea disease called Kerataconus. It starts out as an astigmatism, and then it becomes just grossly malformed, like grossly malformed. So there's really nothing you can do to stop it. I mean, you can attempt to slow it, and then you just pray that at some point it stabilizes and stops. Love you, Anna. And for me, it has been progressing since I was diagnosed about 15 years ago. Now, my left eye, I found out this year, has stabilized. My right eye has always been my bad eye. And so every year, I go for my regular eye doctor check, my Keratoconus check. I go to an eye doctor who somewhat specializes in keratoconus, and so he does lots of extra testing, and it's about a 2.5-hour appointment every year. So they go do all the regular tests, which most of them they can't do because my corneas are so malformed, or they're so out of round, basically. And so what has happened is that my left eye stabilized when he just did like a manual exam of my right eye. He said, this just doesn't look great. And I was like, okay, I get so nervous for this appointment. And the thing is, I am so blessed because none of this is like life-threatening, but it's still my vision. I only get one set of eyes, and so anyway, so I sat there nervously, and there were a couple of more tests that they needed to do, and they're specifically geared toward my keratoconus and to see how basically thinned out my corneas are. My left eye stabilized from last year. From last year it has not changed, so that is a blessing. My cornea is 45 to 50% thinned out, so basically it's 50% thinner than a normal cornea. So he said, but we have, what I suspected is in fact going on. He said we're at a crossroads here. He said your right cornea is 90 to about 95% thinned, and it is perilously close to perforating. So, if you don't know, that basically means I would lose my eye altogether. And so, it's like, I kind of figured that one day this point would come. I'm like trying not to be emotional, but it's scary. So ultimately I am going to be having a cornea transplant. he told me that if it perforates and I'm not within about less than 5 minutes from an ER, I will lose my eye altogether. And unfortunately, the cornea transplant still will not restore any vision. And it will not do anything for the muscle atrophy in my eye that makes it stay turned out. But it will keep me from losing my eye altogether. And I did ask him about, I have a real issue with my eye. I have no idea what my problem is, you guys. Whew. I did ask him about surgery to try to correct that. I hate that my eye turns out. I get lots of comments about it here and on YouTube. It doesn't particularly bother me now. But I always think it makes me look stupid. I don't know why. Like I got kicked in the head by a mule. I don't know. But when I asked him about correcting that, he said that the chance of me developing permanent double vision in both eyes is far greater than the muscle actually being able to be adjusted so that they track the same. So that, I need to, I'm just this fat old chick, and really, why does it bother me so much? I don't know. You would think other things would bother me a lot more. But, so that's what's happening. And so I thought, okay, I'll get over this wrist surgery, which, by the way, I'll be lucky to even have a thumb when this is over, because if I could just cut it off myself, I would be in much less pain. So I said, okay, so he said, I'm going to refer you to a cornea specialist who is going to, I would send my own daughter to him. And apparently he went to school in Iowa. I think in Iowa City or somewhere in Iowa there is like a big eye hospital. And he was trained there and worked there, and now he works here in Omaha, between Omaha and Lincoln. And by the way, guys, just so you know, I haven't even filled all my family in on this, so fam, if you're watching, which clearly I'm fairly sure none of them are, then you guys are hearing this before they do. So the thing is that I said, okay, so when do you think that we should get going on this? And he said, well, I've already got you an appointment for July 3rd. It's their first opening. And so, oh, that's awesome to hear, Becky. I mean, when we lived on the East Coast, I lived just outside of Philly, I would have gone to Will's Eye Institute, is where I would have had all this done, but, clearly I'm not there anymore. So, so I guess it was, important enough, he felt like, emergent enough that I needed to be in the first appointment that they had. And so July 3rd, I go get my stitches out of my wrist, and then I head right over to the Eye and Laser Institute. And then we find out about that. So I'm trying to gather questions to ask. Becky, I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up exactly for sure. I'll have to look it up for sure. I don't, it's not on my mind right now. I can message you. No, I have no problem saying I don't recall exactly what it is. So, that's that, and I don't know if, since we're not saving any vision or restoring any vision, I don't know if we'll be able to use a synthetic cornea or if we will still have to use a live donor cornea. Corneas last several days in a cornea bank, and I do not believe that you have to be an exact match of any sort. Those are all things that I'm still researching. I'm just trying to do as much reading as I can without educating myself to the point of being more scared than I already am. As I told you guys, I think last time, I've never had surgery in my whole life, and I had surgery last week, and now I'm going to have a cornea transplant. And the surgery last week, my first real surgery ever, was not a great first surgery experience. Like, I felt them make the incision, and it just, so, okay, like, I don't even need to go on from there, but, so that's what's going on with my cornea update, and my Kerataconus update. I have not made a video on it for a while, and I was going to wait until after I saw the specialist to even update at all, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of updating after that. And so I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm really trying to get some recipes out. It completely just takes me away from reality for a while, but it's like with this right now and stuff, I don't care. I'm filming a video this week. I have 2 to edit for you, and then actually they're also going to be blog posts. They're not just videos. I just say that because that's the difficult or the most time-consuming part, is editing videos, filming, and then editing those videos. But I love doing that too, and I'm really trying hard to grow my YouTube family. So I would really appreciate your support. I've got got a lot on the plate right now, and hopefully my money tree outside is going to start producing soon to pay all these medical bills. As an adult, let's just be real, that plays into our worries and stress. So, yeah, so I think that is about it. I sat and had like this little boo-hoo in the eye doctor. I did. And so, I still, you Paul have probably noticed I've been wearing consistently only my glasses. I'm out of contacts, and I actually need to call tomorrow and have them go ahead and order my contacts. I still will wear a contact in my left eye because it's stabilized, and that helps stabilize it even more, because essentially Kerataconus is a thinning. Like I said, it starts as an astigmatism, and then it thins out, and so basically, this is like such a weird word, but it basically causes a nipple. And now I'm going to show you my face from the side, and it'll be this eye, and look hard, and you'll be able to see that my bottom lid sticks out. That is where my cornea has thinned and created like a nipple. So you ready? Okay, let's see. Can you see? I don't even know if I'm in the frame of the camera. Am I? Okay, let's try this again. So you may or may not be able to see it, but you'll probably see it sticking out down in here. So actually it changes the whole shape of my eye, which is weird. I'm excited just because when I go to put on makeup, maybe my eyes will be back to the same shape again. I don't know. But, so yeah, I mean, it's unnerving. Like I said, I am usually one of those people that jumps right over to YouTube and watches whatever procedure I'm going to have done. Not this one. Not this one. It's unnerving enough just to see. Oh, good. You were able to see it. It's unnerving enough to think about them slicing my cornea off and replacing it. I don't need to see it. I don't need to see it. And hopefully I'll be under like a general anesthesia. I don't even know. But I'm praying that I have one foot in the grave and one foot on a banana peel while they're doing it. And, I mean, I don't even want to know my own name or that I'm alive, to be honest. So that's my story. I mean, does anybody, I mean, it's been coming, and I needed to finally just let you guys know what I keep reposting old recipes, and I'm sorry for that. But I want to be posting because I want you guys to know I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. I mean, I'm not going anywhere. And I'm just doing the best that I can right now. I just want to be putting out new content all the time. And, I'm dealing with a few other things that that I'll be sharing in a video soon. Something I've never shared that I deal with. And so it's just a lot. I just feel really overwhelmed right now, and so I'm venting to all of you because clearly I'm into public venting of my feelings. And I just care about all of you so much, and I'm so grateful for your constant support. None of you ever go anywhere. You always hang in there with me. You know, kind of when my mom passed away a couple of years ago, and then my brother died 8 weeks later, you guys have all just stuck like glue with me, and I'm so grateful, and I'm so blessed, and I never ever take for granted the friendships that I have formed here through my social media, my YouTube, everything, my website. I'm really grateful, and so I just want you to know that I do truly appreciate you all. And prayers is like the greatest gift you could give me. I am a child of God, and I just know that, there's a master plan for my life, and somewhere somebody is wishing the only problem they had was not being able to see out of one eye. I can think of about 10 right now. And so, in the grand scheme of life, this is not a big deal. I will have to go on anti-rejection medications for a while. It could be up to like 5 years, I think. And, but that's all stuff I have to ask the cornea specialist. So, I don't know if you guys have like any questions or wonder about anything about it. If you want to ask me anything, please feel free. This is a genetic condition. You can also get it from injuring your eye. I had a great aunt with eye problems, but we don't know exactly what they were, and my paternal grandmother had eye problems, but we don't know what they were. So, since I've never had an eye injury, it is deemed a genetic condition, and so, I have let all of my siblings all know so that their biological children can all be constantly monitored and checked, because we don't know enough about it to know, if it skips generations, if it just hits one of you, and just randomly at some time will hit another. It'll never hit another, God willing, it'll never, cause any problems for any of my nieces or nephews or great nieces or nephews, but, it's something that I hope all of my siblings have, taken my advice and had their children all closely monitored for it. So, but other than that, yeah, I'm too far beyond all of the easier treatments, and so, my YouTube channel is Chef Wannabe's Life. 1 second here and I'll post it for you. Oh my gosh, Rose, are you serious? If you guys will just bear with me for 1 second while I grab a link for Valerie. Okay, Valerie, it's not going to let me do an address. I'm just going to type the name of the channel in. I'm just trying really hard to grow this channel. I need to get 1,000 subscribers. Like last week. They're only giving me a certain amount of time, and I didn't start my channel until just before all these changes came into play. So if you know anyone who might enjoy it, I would love it if you shared it. If you just type that in, it will be a picture. I believe it's a picture. Yeah, it is. It'll be a picture of me. And, oh, awesome, Valerie. Somebody said that they're, okay. So, Rose, your boyfriend has keratoconus in both eyes as well? Valerie, you're sweet. Thank you. My doctor had originally told me that he didn't want to go to the transplant, kind of level of things until both eyes were ready. But the right eye is just, he said, the pain of perforating your cornea will be like horrible. And, so yeah, I'm just not, 90 to 95% thin is unreal. So you can see right now how my eye sticks out. Even my eyelashes are more sparse because the eyelid's kind of stretched. So did your boyfriend have a cornea transplant or some other surgery? Like, I have a friend who also is a YouTuber, Lupe, and she has the scleral lenses. And then I know Intacts are an option, but I just was too far gone for all of that. What I'm interested in is if after I have the transplant, if I can do the scleral lens on top of it, if that would restore any vision at all. I don't know. All things I've just little random things I've read and put together and stuff. I just keep writing down for the doctor so that I don't forget, all those things. While I'm thinking of that, something totally off topic. My phone, doesn't have a memo pad or a notepad. Is there a good, just free, memo pad for your phone that I could download, from my Play Store? I'm an Androider. As far as my ganglion cyst surgery I had on, tomorrow will be a week. I did as the doctor said, stayed really on top of the pain. So then and he said the first 3 days would be the worst pain. So after the first 3 days, I really backed off pain medicine. I don't take pain medicine really. I've never had anything wrong with me to need it. So I was like, I'm not going to take this anymore. And I'm going to just back way off and just maybe take it at night. sometimes at night I turn it just right in my sleep, and it's painful. So over the weekend it started hurting, and then today I did something to it, I don't know what, and I moved my thumb just right, and it feels like the whole inside of my thumb ripped off. A little dramatic, yes, but who Nelly does it hurt now? So one more week of this stupid, annoying, you would think one little cast like this would not be such a big deal. It is like got me turned inside out. I don't like this restrictive stuff. They're lucky I haven't just taken the whole thing off myself, slapped a band-aid on it, and gone on with life. Whew. If anybody else is interested or hasn't subscribed to my YouTube channel and would like to, it's right up there, Chef Wannabe's Life. So, is anybody still here? I'm done with my boohoo session. I don't know why I got so emotional. I get so emotional, baby, every time I think of you. People have already got fireworks out like crazy around here. And my little girl, here she is. My little girl is all kinds of scared, aren't you, Sophia? You don't like big noises because they're scary for a little girl. They're too scary for a little girl because you're only 3. Oh, my sweet baby. Can you smile at the people? They're mommy's friends. You don't want to smile? That's alright, sleepy baby. I've been like doing my lives sitting here on my bed because, I mean, who doesn't film from their bed? Seriously. They're like jackhammering right outside my office window, and they didn't stop all day, and I wanted to get this video out, and it was like, this is just not going to happen. All I can hear is this, you know. So, this was my alternate situation. Is anybody getting ready for bed? What are you guys all doing? I'm having like a snack because truly, I've never been a stress eater, but I think the last couple of years I've kind of become one. Hi, Andrea. I haven't seen you in a while. So I'm eating a Nutty Buddy because I'm sure it will make me feel better. I'm filming this video this week one-handed, and I don't care. Oh, yes. Have you had lots of, like, cancellations and things like that? Postponements because of so much rain? Oh, yay, Rose. Good times, good times. When my husband had one, he was so nervous. And the nurse was like, I'm going to go get him a little medicine to calm him down. Because my husband is a talker anyway, so am I. We talk. We love to talk. Anyway. But he was just in like overdrive, and it was hilarious. And so anyway. Best of luck on that. I need to schedule a mammogram. All you ladies, schedule your mammograms. I've been out to my sister's dog. She has 2 labs, 2 huge labs, a chocolate lab and a yellow lab. And they got out their backyard gate this evening So my husband and I went and tried the chocolate lab they found. And she's super, super arthritic, and she was a mess. And was hardly walking when they found her, but the yellow lab, Gussie, seems to have left his big sister and just gone on his merry way. So we went out and drove around on the other side of the city, kind of to their neighborhood, and did some driving around. And so he's kind of like we always call him our godson. So we're sad he's not back yet. He's been seen, but we can't seem to get to him, when somebody sees him. So, Sophia, what are you doing, baby? Sophie, stop. That's enough licking, okay? Anyway, so it's kind of been an eventful day. Eventful evening, I guess. And I was like, tonight for dinner, I wanted hot beef sandwiches so bad. Now, tell me where you live. Tell me your state, and then tell me what you consider a hot beef sandwich. Can you please do that for me quick? Or maybe you don't eat hot beef sandwiches or have them where you are. I don't know. Anybody? Valerie, I'm a Jersey girl. I moved here from Jersey. What part? Are you north, central, south? I was from South Jersey. And we had roast beef sandwiches, but it was like roast beef and gravy, and then it was kind of like on a toasty sub roll or like a hoagie roll. And that was a hot beef sandwich where I lived in Jersey. But you guys, yeah, they are, Andrea. I wanted a hot beef sandwich so bad tonight, so I thought, I could go grab one at Petro's. Right. Valerie, are you comfortable telling me if you're like North or South Jersey? I don't need to know the city you're in, but I'm just curious because that's where I moved to Nebraska from. I mean, I was born and raised in Nebraska, then I moved away. Then I came back a few years ago. I miss Jersey, actually. I don't miss the crime that I hear is invading. You know what, though, Andrea? Ever since Petro's got, like, remodeled, I feel like it's not the same. I feel like they're trying to be fancier than just a great, like, all-American diner that they were. Good, so I'm not out of my mind. So then my second was, Leo's Diner. Closed. And I was like, Mama's. I just didn't feel like going there. Anyway, so we're having them tomorrow night. So hot beef sandwiches here in farm country I prefer like shaved deli roast beef myself. Real people like real roast beef. I prefer the shaved stuff. Anyway, so depending on, like, tomorrow night I'm going to make it for dinner, and I'm just using deli roast beef. And I'll just make brown gravy, fake brown gravy, because yes, that's my favorite, right along with instant mashed potatoes. And then you basically take You take 2 pieces of bread, you put the gravy and roast beef on it, make a sandwich, cut it in half, because like this matters. Then you spread the 2 halves apart, you put some mashed potatoes in the middle, more gravy on top of everything, and it is a carbolicious comfort that you will not soon forget. Correct, Andrea? Oh, I forgot. I didn't even think about Leavenworth Cafe. Oh, yeah, Leavenworth Cafe. We go there for breakfast sometimes. I mean, you know, it's a long drive down there, but, well, it's not really. And, yeah, their breakfasts. Oh, their breakfasts. So, anyway, that's something I can make one-handed and easy. Easy. Yes, have their chicken fried steak and eggs. Holy yum. So, anyway. Yeah, I forgot. Why didn't I think of Leavenworth Cafe? Are they open at night, though? There's another one in Benson. There's another one in Benson beside Leo's. But I can't remember the name of it. Look, we're talking about food. I'm eating food and I'm suddenly happy. Okay. I don't know if I'd really want to be down there after dark. I don't know. But anyway. Alright, guys. Well, that's my story. And, I'm sticking to it, whether I want to or not. So like I said, Andrea, do you do YouTube? Have you subscribed to my YouTube channel? Valerie, you've gone and subscribed, haven't you? Rose, did you subscribe to my channel? Can I tell you guys just really quick? Let me tell you really quick what happened when I had surgery last week. Hello, Audrey. Audrey, are you subscribed to my channel, my YouTube channel? Did I tell you what happened when I had surgery last week when I went and checked in? Tell me if this has ever happened to you. I went up to check in the surgery center. The lady asked for my last name. I gave it to her. She asked me for my first name. I gave it to her. She asked me for my birthday. I gave it to her. She turns around and grabs something's printing in her printer. I'm like, oh, okay, it's the paperwork I need to sign. She hands it to me, flips it over the counter and goes, okay, I need you to sign this. This is your bill. This is my what? I haven't even had it. I haven't even had the operation yet. Okay, has that happened to anybody ever in the history of ever? Or is the hospital I was at just have this special thing where before you even sign your HIPAA paperwork and get an armband, they give you your bill? I was like, what the what? Is that just crazy, or is it just me? And as it turned out, because I couldn't have general anesthesia, which is what was planned, and that's what I was billed for. Yeah, tell me about it. I was at Emmanuel, Andrea. I was like, my husband goes, that did not just happen. Oh, yeah, it did. George, my husband goes, what, do you always give the bill, like, before you even give her, like, an armband? And when I saw what my out-of-pocket was, yes. Oh, yeah, and they just had to put their name up on the, on the whatever center. So they paid, what, $20 million for that? So I'm sure that's what this is about. They got to get their money first thing. And so when I saw what my out-of-pocket was, I'm like, okay, and clearly our insurance sucks. They should have at least started an IV and given me some meds before they gave me the bill. Well, I don't either. That's my primary care doctor is at Emmanuel. And so he just sent me to the plastic surgeon / hand doctor that was on the next floor up. But, they treated me great and stuff, but that was like, I just thought that was really strange. I've never heard of anybody having that happen before. Never. So, and again, already I'm going to have to dispute it because I'm billed for general anesthesia, which as it turned out I couldn't have, and whatever. So, it was just, I just thought it was so strange. So strange. And I thought maybe, well, like I said, I had never had surgery before. Maybe I'm completely out of the loop and this is completely normal. Oh, no. No. Bergen almost killed my sister. And, they are like the Hot Mess Express. Yeah. So, yeah. My husband had surgery at Lakeside, and that was fine. A couple years ago. We didn't have any issues with them at all. But, yeah. Bergen, no way. It's like Kingdom Hospital over there. It's where you go to die. So, anyway. Alright, guys. It is pain medicine time again, and I have got appointments tomorrow. I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. Yay! Oh, yeah, I've heard that. I'm gonna bug out. It was good to see you all. I'm hoping to get a live schedule for YouTube because I want to be doing more lives over there. And sometimes, like today when I couldn't make that video, but I wanted to get the information out, this was just way easier to do. Like I said, I will upload this to YouTube for people who don't come here. And make sure to follow me on Instagram, ftchefwannabe, because I would really like to start doing lives over there as well. I just find it fun. So, anyway, thank you all again for your support and your kind words, your prayers, your thoughts, your rainbows and fairy dust and unicorn sparkly poo and all that stuff that you're sending my way. I appreciate it. Good night, you guys. Be blessed, and thank you so much again for being part of my life. I am truly grateful.